Okay, so my technical difficulties abound. Oh my goodness. So this camera doesn't have a pause button apparently. I'm trying something. I don't know what it is. Nope. Okay. So I just did this whole intro for you, Virgo, and then I went to pause it and said, oh, there's no pause button. Maybe I just hit the red dot again and that will pause it. Nope, that stops the video. So I'm doing this on my iPhone, which is the phone we use for our other business, the Willow Jack home repair business, because the iPad is uploading the other video. But I wanted to get right to it. Okay, I'm Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Thank you for coming back if you've been here before, and welcome in if you're new. Please do subscribe and hit the bell so you'll get notified when I put up new videos. I try to do a few daily readings for everybody throughout the week, plus doing the readings for each sign. And sometimes I just do a special reading if we're having an eclipse or a full moon or a new moon or something. So I try to make it a variety so there's something for everyone. It's sunny now because while I did the Leo reading, the sun came out, which isn't surprising because Leo's ruled by the sun. If I'm repeating myself, it's because I don't remember what I said on the last video that I couldn't pause and what I've said already on this one. So, okay, welcome in, Virgo. Now I am going to turn the camera around to face the cards, and unfortunately, because there's no pause button, it might be a little jolty, so I apologize for that. I want to face the cards. Oh my gosh, this is, I need to take some sort of a class on this. Okay, let's see, is that... All right, let's turn on my Birchie. Now, because I couldn't, this phone case is like glued onto my phone, so I couldn't take the case off. So now I'm going to have a hard time seeing. Oh my gosh, Lisa. What do we do? What do we do? So the Cancer reading that I did yesterday prompted me to do a whole third row. And then when I was doing the Leo reading, I was prompted to take cards from multiple decks and get clarification cards. So I have a feeling that this November is going to be pretty exciting for everyone, or at least that's how it's been, so far. I will try and work on getting some different camera setups or a different tripod, something that makes it easier. But I have to work with what I have right now. Okay, so let's get to shuffling. My Virgos, earth signs. Virgos tend to be perfectionists, and I do know a few myself, and they definitely are. Sometimes it's hard, not to get caught up in wanting everything to be perfect. I do that myself, even though I'm, not a Virgo. I don't know if I have any Virgo in my chart. I must. Just can't think of it. Okay, what you don't see coming. Woo! Hanging Man, Two of Swords, Ten of Cups. All right, we'll get to that later. All right, let's see what the main reading has for us, please. Spirit, what do we have for our Virgos? For the top three cards, please. Top three cards, please. Top three cards. There's one. Oh my God. This card has come out in all three. This is the third reading in a row that card has come out in. So I don't know what is going on with this overthinking that's happening in the world right now, but it could be just because of what's the world right now is just feels like there's so much uncertainty out there, doesn't it? Okay, Virgos. Okay, we need row 2, please, Spirit. What's the second row for my Virgos, please? Well, okay. Oh my God. Three of Wands has also come. This is the third reading, and you see me shuffling. So You know, it's not like I'm not, I shuffle them when I put them away. I put the stone on top. I shuffle them again, you know, before I do the actual reading. Okay. All right. Interesting. All right. So your first card, Nine of Swords. This is overthinking. Swords are communication and words, contracts it could be. But this is definitely overthinking. She's woken up in the middle of the night with all this overthinking. But there's an owl outside the window, which represents wisdom, meaning she or you or whoever this represents. It could be you, but it could be a female or feminine energy in your life that's doing this. The wisdom is there to overcome this, and somebody is watching over. It could be an angel. I don't know why it's depicted this way in this card. It looks like a female with a red dress, a red veil, and a red mask on. So you can interpret that for each of yourselves individually. Oh, it's hard to record with this phone. And then we have the Five of Pentacles. Fives are change. Pentacles are work, or what you're creating, your material life, things in your material life. This represents, in this deck, this is supposed to represent a church window, and then there's beggars outside, or, you know, people that are poverty stricken, and they're looking up to it like, where's mine? Help me. So I interpret this to be that somebody needs your help. It could very well be this person who's overthinking, Virgo. So there may be someone in your life that you need to reach out to. And then we have the Five of Cups. 2 fives, 2 change cards. Something needs to change for sure. Now in this card, he's basically not realizing everything that's behind him. The fruitful tree, the cups that aren't spilled. He also has a couple of cups that are half full, if you looked at it not in a negative way. You could say half empty, but if you look at this as half full, there is, you know, there's still something there to salvage. Okay, so let's take the top 3 and see. Nine of Swords, overthinking, worry, anxiety. Five of Pentacles, well, I should say nines are accomplishment. But it seems to me like the only thing getting accomplished in this card is the overthinking and the worrying and the anxiety. Then we have the Five of Pentacles, changing something about your material things. And, you know, as I said, this could represent helping this person. Or it could be helping yourself if you need to change something you're doing in your work life or your material life. Five of Cups, change. You got change and change. Cups are emotion. He is upset about losing something or something not turning out the way he thought, but he doesn't realize that he's not thinking about what he still has. So what you still have that you may be able to share to help this person is kind of how I read it, even though it's sort of backwards. The message is this person who's worrying and has anxiety could be this person needing this help from the church, what's represented here, but the church could be anyone who has the power to help her. And this is either this person or you who is worrying about what has been lost instead of focusing on what can be. Okay? Next row, Virgos, Three of Wands. This threes are Trinity, threes are creation, threes are collaboration. So in this card, he's looking out at that ship. Is the ship coming in or is the ship going out? This I also interpret as a choice card because he may have to choose with the wands of action. What is the action he wants to take? Stay here, get on the ship, invite someone off the ship. What is the choice here for the action? And then you have the High Priestess. High Priestess is your inner knowing. This is similar to the Hermit, where the Hermit is go within to find out what your inner knowing is. This one is you have it. You know the answer. The problem is she's right between two pillars of beginning and end, and she's looking to the sky. Sometimes the Empress has a tendency to be too dreamy. Like, I'll think about what my next step is going to be, but not take the step. So where this is make a decision and take some action and collaborate with somebody, or there's somebody around you to collaborate with, thinking too much and not getting to where you need to be. So then you have the Six of Wands. This is a victory card. Sixes are typically harmony. Wands are action. So he's done all of his action and he's actually being celebrated for it. So the way I interpret this is you can get through this decision. You know what to do. And when you do, you move forward in action with a good result. So you have a mix of the elements with the swords, the pentacles, the cups, the wands. But I really think there's so much thinking about how to do something that the action is held back, either by emotion or by this overthinking and anxiety. So, but you can get through it. You can get through it. You have your inner knowing, your intuition. You really know what to do. It's just a matter of moving forward. So let me get a clarifier for these fives, okay? Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, change, emotional, material change. Can we please, Spirit, have a clarifier for the fives? What are you trying to tell our Virgos, please, with these fives? It says I need another one. I already know. Oh, my God. Okay. All right. I'm going to take these because they came out, and this is a bit of a complicated reading. Okay, so the first card that came out to clarify those fives was the Ace of Swords. This is the sword of truth. This is the sword, literally the sword of truth, but there is a dove in the card. Aces are new beginnings. A new beginning can only happen with truth. So there's something that needs to change, and there's a truth that needs to come out. Okay, the next three cards we got, Ace of Pentacles, and I'm going to say both of these aces were in the Leo reading as well. Ace of Pentacles is a new beginning with something to do with work or how you earn your living. So, and then after that was the Two of Wands. Wands are action, twos are change or balance. Choice or balance, excuse me. Fives are change. So this is choice or balance, but look at that. There is a path that's lit up. You know which path you need to take. You know, your inner knowing, your gut is telling you. So with this new beginning, you need to make a choice. It needs to be a truthful one. Be truthful. I'm hearing you need to be honest with yourself, Virgo. That's the thing. And you got the Strength card. This is Leo energy, but this is also the strength you have within. This, again, goes with the High Priestess. Within you, you have the strength, you have the knowing to do what needs to be done to get to your next step. Okay? So this change that needs to happen has to do with a new beginning, beginning in truth, choosing what you're going to do, and then using your inner strength to get there. Okay? So something is going to be presented to you with these aces and these new beginnings, but you need to be honest with yourself. Use your inner guidance, your inner knowing to move forward. Let me just see if there's anything else. Is there anything else that I need to know, that I need to tell them? Yeah, this strength, this inner strength is going to help you get past this anxiety. The Strength card is going to help you basically wipe that out, okay? You have the inner strength to get rid of this anxiety, if this is you. I'm feeling that this is you now. I'm feeling that it's not another person that needs help. This is all about you and what you're doing next. What you're doing next. Whatever path you're choosing, path, Two of Wands, path. This is what you need to do. You need to use your inner strength, your inner knowing. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm perseverating on that because I'm so happy that this came out, because frankly, I was having a little bit of a hard time understanding that row, but now it's crystal clear. You can have the harmony. You can have the celebration at the end of this action, but you're going to have to get it together with that stuff. Okay, let's see what you don't see coming. The first one is the hanging man. We know that the hanging man means being okay and at peace with who you are. There could be some anxiety about that. Do I let people know how I feel about things, what my opinion is, what I'm doing, what I want my next endeavor to be? Like me, when I was in Tennessee and I was afraid to tell people that I believed in this and Reiki and, and people thought down there, they thought, well, you can't believe in God or be a Christian if you believe in this stuff, which is such a bunch of hooey. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense at all. Anyway, so the hanging man has two meanings. One, being comfortable in your own skin. Two, it also means letting go, just letting go, letting things flow, and seeing something in a new perspective. So instead of trying to, oh my gosh, this goes with your perfectionist nature, you need to learn how to let go with the flow, and see things from a different perspective. It does not have to be perfect. You don't have to wait for perfection to start something new. You can start. You can just go forward. Two of Swords. We know that this is a choice, big time. Twos are choice or balance. This is a choice card, okay? We have the moon, your shadow side. We have the blindfold. You don't want to see it. You don't want to make the choice. You're afraid to make the choice. So different perspective, be good and I can't think of the word. Be good and be comfortable and be kind in your own skin. Then you have to make a choice. You have to take this blindfold off. You just have to. When you do that, this is what you get. 10 of Cups, complete happiness, complete happiness, okay? So Virgos, you're going to have to go through some stuff. There's a new thing coming in. You got to change something. Stop overthinking. You have the strength and the intuition to get going and get moving and make that choice. Got to make that choice, okay? So coming up in the near future, you're going to have a choice to make, and you're going to have to be okay in your own skin to make that choice and to move forward, okay? And then you will change your perspective. So I have tiny hands, but I want to hold. Okay, so fives are change, remember? The hanging man is changing your perspective so that you can get rid of this, okay? Be comfortable as you are and who you are, okay? So that you can get that change going. You can get these aces going. You know the truth. As we said, High Priestess, Ace of Swords, Sword of Truth. You know it. Intuitively, you know what you need to do. I know it probably sounds so cliche to say that, but that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting is, choice. You got two choice cards, the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords. Big choice coming your way, Virgo. Big choice. You know what to do. You will know what to do. Calm your mind. Use your intuition. Settle down. Settle down. You've got the inner strength and the inner knowing. You've got this. You've got this, Virgos. You've got this. Okay? Don't be afraid to be who you are. We can only be us. We can't be someone else. Okay. Sacred Forest Oracle, please, for our Virgos who are going to go through some changes. Oh my God, is that it? No, that's not it. I know. I'll know. Sometimes I think it and they just say, no, that's not the one. Sacred Forest Oracle for my lovely Virgos, please. My lovely perfectionist Virgos. That would be hard to work on. When you're a perfectionist, I call myself an A-type personality. And, oh my God, you can't make this stuff up. Truth. Raven Spirit. Truth. It's a beautiful card. It's a number 32, which is a 5. Fives are change. It couldn't be more clear. It couldn't be more clear, guys. Be honest with yourself about what you want and how you want to go forward. Oh, something has to change. Get rid of that monkey mind and overthinking. Okay, let me try to hold this in the shot. Stark honesty is called for at this time in your life. In ancient Greece, it was believed that ravens carried messages from the gods, and because of their acute vision, they were thought to be the bringers of truth, sword of truth. Remember that? The soul loves truth. Truth is coming in. What's your truth? What is your truth regarding your life? Be honest with yourself. Oh my gosh, what did we say? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. I just have to thank my guides. Thank you so much for bringing this message to my Virgos. It's obviously very important. The soul loves truth. What is your truth regarding your life? Be honest with yourself and speak from your heart. Listen for what is sincere and honest in others. Step away from those who are cagey and duplicitous. Okay? Step away from those who are cagey and duplicitous. The hardest thing about living your truth is knowing exactly what that is. However, there is a place within you that always knows what is real and what isn't. Release situations and people with whom you find yourself less than honest, for fear of being judged or not accepted. Let me say that again. Release situations and people with whom you find yourself less than honest, for fear of being judged or not accepted. The Hanging Man, be yourself. It can take time to discover what is true for you, but once you know, let go of anything in your life that isn't authentic. Miracles follow when you take time to be genuine. The raven is also considered to be the totem and protector of the Queen of Fairies. The spirit of the raven says the soul loves the truth. Find your truth. Speak your truth. Live your truth. Be fearless in your journey, the Strength card. Follow your inner guidance, the High Priestess. Let go of what is not authentic and sincere in your life. Be a shining example of truth for others. I felt this so powerful. Truth is the main theme of this whole thing. It's the main thing, but it means be true to yourself. Okay? Be true to yourself. I love you. I hope this resonated. Whichever sign has the most comments will get a bonus reading once all 12 signs are up. I will give it 2 days after all 12 signs are up. And whichever sign has the most comments will get a bonus. Okay. As always, peace and kindness every day.